Hello everyone and welcome to a look back at some of the underappreciated games from the last generation. And today I am having a look at Metro 2033, another game that was set in Russia. Last time we were in Singularity. Today we've made our way to futuristic Moscow in the year 2033. What's happened is nuclear war has taken over, and we are forced to live in these in the metro system, basically. Hence why it's called Metro 2033. So this is the opening to the game that you're looking at. Ooh. It's a pretty nice looking game. This is the PC version that you're looking at. It's running at high, not very high unfortunately. Just wanted to ensure that I could get a decent frame rate while recording. So yeah, pretty interesting little shooter, this one. Oh, bit of lag there. It's a pretty interesting shooter. It was more of a survival horror and a kind of stealth game as well. So you can see we've got pretty decent weapon loadout. I think we could have a pistol, a knife. We were allowed 2 main weapons. Got the machine gun here. This is just at the beginning of the game that you're looking at. And why was there... trying to figure out what the buttons do again. It's left and right on the D-pad. I'm playing with the Xbox 360 controller. I did have this game on Xbox 360, but I managed to get it for free on the PC. It's THQ were giving away, just gave it away one day on Facebook. They gave away free Steam codes for the game, so I just went and got myself one of them and downloaded it. And that's another thing we have to do, is pop on our gas mask. Because if we don't put our gas mask on and we go to the surface, we will die. So you have to manage your gas mask. You also have to change the filters in the gas mask from time to time, so you always have to collect filters. And yeah, it says many places at the surface require you for a gas mask. So you hit LB and you look at your watch and it tells you how long you have left on your gas mask. If you run out of air, you need to change the filter. Again, if you don't have any filters, you're just gonna die. And if you get your gas mask damaged as well by any enemies, it's gonna... yeah, that was one of the other things, that enemies could damage your gas mask, so you had to always be careful. Shoot this guy in the face, and it's RB to reload instead of X. Keep pressing X. So this is the opening level of the game. Alright, I'm coming. Tapping that X button. So yeah, this was available. It was available on Xbox 360, and I believe it was available on PS3. I'm not too sure about that. I have to check. I know the sequel, Metro Last Light, was available on PS3, but I really don't know if the first one was. I'm assuming it was. Just don't remember it. So as you can see, it's a pretty post-apocalyptic. This is post-apocalyptic Moscow we're looking at. So we've come out of the metro station here, and this is kind of towards. This is kind of the ending of the game. I know how to sprint, really. So yeah, this is kind of the ending of the game, but it is the prologue that we're watching right now, that we're just playing through. And again, this game, it was really different from a lot of other FPSs at the time. I love the survival elements. Love the fact that if you wanted to charge your flashlight, you had to manually charge the battery. That was one of the cool things. And there was also a great emphasis on stealth, because you had two types of ammo. You had kind of the normal ammo and you had the military grade ammo. Now the military grade ammo gave you a lot of damage, but it was your currency. That was the thing. Did you want to buy upgrades for your weapons, for your kind of health packs and other things? Did you want to carry more health packs? Do you want to carry more better battery capacity, or do you want to do more damage? So it was always a kind of trade-off that you had between doing damage. So I don't know if I can actually see it here, but no, we just got the regular ammo. But that was a really interesting sort of balancing act between, did you want to shoot things? Wow, I'm being hit here. Did you want to go and kill things, or did you want to survive? And taking a stealth approach would enable you to survive a lot of these encounters. Oh crap. Ow. Oh, it's part of the game. Thought I had died there. Was it part of the game? No, it wasn't part of the game. We did die. Oh dear. Pay attention this time. That was the thing as well, you did die fairly easily. I should have used a med pack. It's another one of those games that you don't have regenerating health. Oh, jumped right through me. So yeah, I managed to pick this up for free. I'd recommend you check it out. Kinda surprised that this game never really got the attention it deserved at the time. It was a really unique and different game, both in its setting, and it did have an excellent storyline as well. It kind of evokes... Oh, am I dead again? Nope, not dead this time. Why'd it load the checkpoint? That was the same scene as last time. Oh well. So I really loved the survival horror vibe that you got from this game.
Tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
So yeah, he talks about his home station. People they don't have cities or towns anymore, they just have home stations because they can no longer live on the surface. So that was a little opening level to Metro. Again, it starts out, it's pretty interesting. It's based on a Russian novel as well of the same name title. It was developed by a Russian development team, 4A Games, and published by the now bankrupt THQ. I believe Deep Silver have taken over the publishing rights. You can check out its sequel, Metro Last Light. I think we'll do that next time after we check out this one, because again, another really one of those games that just seemed to slip under the radar. I mean, I actually forgot about Metro Last Light until I bought it in the Steam sale. That's why I didn't include it in my top 10 games of 2013. But yeah, it's very different. This game, the emphasis is more on sort of stealth and survival. It also has a very good setting. You gotta admit, there is a very kind of Half-Life vibe coming from it. You can again do this. I love the way we can interact with the world. Save energy, switch off all the lights.
Let's go, Artyom.
I love the way, I mean, it depicts a really grim bleak kind of future. The tagline for it was "Fear the Future," and you know, it's a very nice atmosphere. It's a very sort of haunting atmosphere that it creates.
The station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
So we've also got things like there's various factions living. We've got our underground communists, we've got our underground Nazis, of course. What would a video game be without Nazis as enemies? And we've also got these mutant things.
Hello, Arthur. Another patrol was attacked last night. The hospital's full.
The situation's under control.
I love just wandering around and chatting to NPCs. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like Half-Life in that sense, where you just spend so long just standing around doing nothing.
Let's go, Artyom.
You know, it's great to see these little things, and I love the kind of graphical effects are pretty nice. The particle effects were awesome on the PC one. I'd recommend checking it out. Love these little smoke effects here.
That's you.
My brother is in the
I
hospital.
don't know what to do. Doctor hasn't said anything. Come on, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So yeah, we're playing a guy called Artyom, as you can see. The one referring to is.
People want to see their relatives.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
Can't get it.
Just love the lighting effects that are around here.
Reach.
Shadows are pretty nice as well. I mean, it does really create a very bleak, very dark images. I mean, it's a fantastic. It's worth checking out. I mean, I would recommend picking this game up.
It's Hunter.
You can get it pretty cheap on consoles. You can also get it on Steam fairly cheap. I mean, its sequel, Metro Last Light, is the free game on PlayStation Plus this month. Put the light out, save energy.
Welcome to exhibition.
I really love the lighting effects in this game.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
I really love those smoke effects and those particle effects.
Good to
So
see
yeah, I'm not running it at max just to guarantee that we get a good recording frame rate, but this is at high.
much. Most of what I hear is about
It looks pretty good. The Xbox 360 one, it looks okay. It doesn't look as good as the PC one.
I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
Oh.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else. Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell.
I think
they
you can
are,
still
my
buy
dad
this on
is
Steam,
more.
I'm pretty sure.
You'll kill
I think you, yeah, I think you can. I think Deep Silver took over the publishing of this game when THQ went bankrupt.
Kirill, take
So I mean, you can pick it up fairly cheap. I mean, it goes on sale quite regularly,
him quickly, get a weapon.
but it is definitely worth buying. Where's a weapon? Give me a weapon. Med packs, guns. Yeah, out of ammo. Use a knife. So yeah, we did get the 2 types of ammo, which made
They never come this far into the station.
for an interesting sort of choice that you had to make between, do you want to try and survive, or do you want to sneak past them and use up your resources? You also were limited to the amount of ammo you could have, so it was a good idea. Always a good idea to try out a stealth approach. But I love the fact that they did put the emphasis on survival over just flat out shooting. And that being said, it is a pretty decent shooter. It's a pretty robust shooter. As well, I mean, that guy's just staring at us. But yeah, the Metro games are definitely worth your time and effort. I would start with this one, I would recommend. But I'm definitely going to check out its sequel as well. So, could we melee, or no, we need to equip our knife. Use our health. They don't have any health indicator on screen
You alright?
Of course.
as well.
Did I shot this one? No dark ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't
So there
see
was
them,
also
they
little
dark
sequences
ones
in this game where you could
That's their
you're
way.
kind of hallucinating
That's what made
kind of thing, and you would get
dinosaurs
things
run
like
through the tunnels
sort
like
of ghostly encounters. You're always wondering
mutants.
were they real or were they just his imagination?
Step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the
Because
fittest?
they are, I mean, it is a sort of
We lost.
nuclear
What's
post-apocalypse.
You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a
So it is quite a gritty fight for survival. You're not just gonna walk forward and shoot everything.
Trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
Shooting things was generally your last resort.
They destroyed the outer guard post!
So it's all about finding these dark ones, as you can see. Oh, it's a horrible sight.
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards, assigned on for the ride.
Паровоз, не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза. Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоц, перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц, перевертоться, кушает компот.
Yeah, so this is our military grade ammo, which gives us the greater damage output. So they are, again, it can be exchanged to buy things. So then this is explaining your currency. So again, we have to make that decision. Do we want the enhanced stopping power of the military grade ammo, or do we want the currency to which we can buy? We can buy the normal ammo with the military grade ammo. Be energy efficient, turn all the lights out. Done that out as well. So yeah, everything, like we had our maps and we had our little light thing, our little lighter there. We also get another light. So the thing I loved about this was everything was a resource to be managed. You had to manage your gas mask filters when you were on the surface,
This part of
and
the
you had
station is
to.
under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
Where did you get that back?
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
Hey, you're sure you don't regret getting it?
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Why do I put up with it? Green, Mom told me to keep away from you.
So that was the good thing. We could see the people
She was right.
in the tunnels, their desperation and their kind of desperate plight, their fight for survival.
Big one? So, that top guy comes over and says,
It really was a great game world, one of the best game worlds of this generation.
so I asked him, can't your wife cook at all?
I like the fact that our objective thing was a little notepad. Guess they don't have iPads in 2033 in
For it, girl.
the post-apocalyptic. Guess all the iPads died out.
Everywhere, just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors.
Who's talking about dirt? Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere.
Didn't I ask you to stay close? Looking for you all over the place, ain't no fun at all.
So yeah, there was a lot of various different political factions in the metro. And then again, it's telling you about the trading posts that we can trade our.
Excellent choice. Good guy.
So you can see we can buy our upgrades. We have to spend our military grade ammo.
Take. Excellent choice. Good guy. Definitely better than yours.
Drunk again. Get the hell up, you
And this is the ammo exchange here.
Rates in the whole metro.
You can change your military grade bullets into sort of normal bullets.
your ass home.
And you could trade your normal bullets for military grade bullets. So it's what, one
Move it, you
military grade bullet is 5 normal bullets, and 10 normal bullets is 1 military grade bullet. So as you can see, they really did try to emphasize the fact that you don't go in guns blazing.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Oh, alright.
Hello, Artyom.
This is the armory, I take it?
What do you make of that?
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons?
The guy seems pleased to see me.
Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun. Use short bursts, Artyom.
So yeah, you held the RB button by default
Here's a universal
to
charger.
switch your ammo.
Battery powered.
And then you've got your charger here.
And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
So yeah, I mean our light required
Okay,
maintenance,
you're supplied, my friend.
so you could
Feel free to
pop
try
your
out
light
the weapon
on.
my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
I don't know. That's our gas mask. So when we put our gas mask on, we had our... Take it off because we don't need it. I don't. How do I equip my? My recharge thing? It's not left and right on the D-pad. Nah. Don't know how to equip the charger.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
You gotta love these shadow effects. It really is a fantastic little world that they've created. Really makes you feel.
Come in, son. We're ready to set off.
I mean, you can just feel the kind of desperation in the air that these people are going through and their plight to survive.
You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons and some miscellaneous.
Hi, Artyom. How about the piglet? A mighty fine bat.
I love the attention to detail. that this game's gone through. You really have to appreciate that. Oh, there's some military grade ammo.
What's your situation, man? Relax. It's all quiet at the outer post.
Артем, here! Move it!
Привет.
Hey, Beardy.
So you're ready to move out? Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
Yay, I'm ready. Alright, so that's all for our little look at Metro 2033. Next time on our underappreciated games, I'm going to take a look at the sequel to Metro 2033. We're going to take a look at Metro Last Light. So, thank you for joining me, and again,
You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
we'll take a little look
I can do that. Let's go.
at some more underappreciated games of the last generation.
I'll write it then.
No, it won't all be shooters that I'm going to look at, but I'm just sticking to shooters for now.
Good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
So, thank you for joining me for this little
Well, for as long as the
look
right
at
person-
Metro 2033. So, thank you for
Even better, right?
joining me once again, and goodbye.